So you've got these grips for round samples with this little groove right here. And then if you look in here, there's these flat-faced ones for flat samples.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Okay.
This is sort of flat on this edge.
Yeah.
Instead of rounded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now if you look in here, there's these springs that hold the blocks in place. So I'll just take this one out and put it back in for you to show you how to swap them out. So you're gonna get this pick and grab in here. You're gonna pull that off. Do the same thing on the other side.
A countdown for when it stops overriding.
And then once you have those out, you can get this block out. So if you see, this side and this side are greased, so you don't want to touch those, and you also don't want to set it down on the greased sides. All right, so if you set it down, just set it on the grip face.
Side.
But we're gonna slide this in like so. Get it in, make sure it's sitting down in the little channel, and then you can grab this guy, pull that over, and get that locked in.
Same thing on the other side.
Same thing on the other side. The ones up above, you want to be careful that you don't drop them and smush your hands.
So we've got the same thing going on up here.
It's exactly the same.
Great.
Okay.
Do you want to show them where the grips come from? Try not to grab those.
And then we're going to put these back where they belong. Thanks. I wasn't sure if it moved.
Alright. And you can see down here, there's the ones for the 1,000. Yeah. Okay.
Just make sure when you're putting it back, the numbers are facing out.
Yes.
So make sure you can see there's numbers on these. Make sure that they're facing towards the door when you open it.
Pick them all up and see which ones they are.
Yep. Here for the smaller machine, you can see
The smaller one right here.
the smaller guys in there. And again, flat face ones, and there's the round sample ones. And then you want to keep the pairs with each other because there's 4. Okay. Reference. In here are some setups for other sample types, but you probably won't use them. Okay.
We told you during training.
Did we?
And you can call and ask me the password. I won't get mad at you.
Thanks.
Also, Marcus can't do it either.
Okay, the password is not password, Hunter, Kip, or Kevin. So.
It is tensile tester.
Okay.
The password is tensile tester. No spaces. Okay, great.
Okay.
So if you read, contact the PSC for tensile tester support.
The password is actually
right
there.
Okay. Next, we're going to click on tensile tester training. Yay. Ta-da!
Whoa.
Awesome. A quick reference guide. This is going to be your best friend. Okay. So, startup. We need to turn on the black controller box. The switch is on the back of this guy. It's actually already on.
Okay. Like right up here?
Yep.
Okay.
The easy way to tell whether it's already on is you can feel the fan go on.
So it's just in the back.
Here, but it won't be later.
Okay.
Yep.
Can you make that big enough to read the small text?
Sorry, I
You can make
forgot
it
some people
full screen.
here are old.
I'm also
I
sitting way
was-
back
I-
there.
All right, we're gonna open MPE.
So,
Is that always?
yeah, it's always administrator. You just
Okay.
choose. The reason for this user is to match your files with your user. That is the only reason. It's not for security. So do the name drop down box. Not the role, but the name.
Oh, I see.
For today, how much testing do you guys anticipate doing?
I think it'll be frequent.
Okay. We could create them a user. For today, we're not going to though.
Okay. Okay. We'll do that at a different time.
So just log into the PSC account.
Okay.
there's no password. So
Cool.
the only thing you need to do with that window is just put in
You
which
just select.
user it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet. We're not gonna touch this. Just gonna let everything do its thing.
While we're waiting, what else is on that PowerPoint?
Mm-hmm.
Or that slide?
Okay. So don't close when we change to the station manager window. Choose your user and login, which we did. Okay. If you have questions, ask. This thing, especially the big one, I mean, we're dealing with large forces. If you do stuff wrong, you can crush things or shatter things or, yeah. Just, if you're in doubt, it never hurts to ask.
And that phone number is on the bottom of the screen for a reason.
Mhm.
If you need us or you have a question, call us. Don't hesitate. We're not gonna get mad at you.
That's literally our whole job.
Okay.
So
Great.
we won't get annoyed or mad or anything. Okay. Other thing, if it's moving at all, you don't want to be anywhere in it or around it. Especially if you're using force control, which you probably won't use. We don't recommend it.
Okay.
And we're not gonna cover it right now.
And we're not going to
Okay,
show you
perfect.
how.
Great.
Just because there's certain situations when you want to do it. Basically, force control says pull or twist
Or push.
or push until you hit a certain target force. So it'll just go. So if you tell it 5,000 pounds, it's going to start just pulling or doing whatever it needs to get to 5,000 pounds.
Okay.
We do displacement mode. What's it actually called?
Control displacement.
Displacement control, yeah. So basically we'll say move at this rate until you detect a break.
Or
is
you
what
get
we're
to
going
the
to do.
distances.
Or get to a distance. Yeah. That's a lot safer. Yeah. Okay. And use the guard. Leave it on there. Yeah. Okay. If you want to make sure that it's open and you can use it, you can schedule it on our website.
You should, whenever you use it.
Actually,
schedule.
yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Have you guys used that at all? Do you want us to show you real quick how to schedule stuff?
Is it just on the project center website?
Mhm.
Settings or something?
Okay.
Great.
Yeah. It's really similar to if you've ever scheduled something for the prototyping line.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's basically
Okay.
the same thing.
Great.
And even if you've already been trained on it, you can sign up to have one of us come do it with you.
For as many
Just
times
as
as
a-
you want.
Yep.
Okay.
Great.
That's a great thing to do. At least until you're like super comfortable.
Okay.
And we have other things. So if you do want to do something that needs force control, or you want to use the extensometer, or whatever, we'll train you on that too. Okay. File management. What's the?
Yeah, let me tell you about that.
Yeah.
So, and also just that first one, get in the habit of logging off the machine when you
Mhm.
get off of it, so that other people can't just log in without. Because we had a lot of people come in and just use the computers.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so this software that we're going to be using is pretty sensitive about what moving files around. So if you create a test, and then you're like, oh, I don't like the name of that, and you go to Windows File Explorer and you just go and you change the name, you will break your test.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
it will no longer be able to find it anymore. Or if you're like, oh, I'd rather have that inside of a subfolder, you make a subfolder and drag it in
It
there.
can't find it
It will
anymore.
break it.
Okay.
'Cause it's got like spider webs that go through and attach to a whole bunch of things.
Okay.
If you start fiddling with it, it's going to break. So anytime you move a file around, you've got to do it from within that program.
Okay.
Don't do it on your own. That's just for the test files. The data files, you can do whatever you want. But the test
Yeah.
files that contain the testing information, you can't just move this wherever you want.
And
Will break.
Yeah. Okay. Specs. It's 100 kip. It can do 10,000 inch-pounds of torsion.
This one can.
This one can.
And you guys will be,
that one.
once
Yeah,
this one is
sorry.
fixed, you'll want to use this one.
Okay. So this is the one we want to use in the future.
Yeah. But the
Yep.
software is almost identical. Most of the controls are really similar. It's
Okay.
very similar.
This one was just meant for larger things.
Rebar.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you go back there?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You just got to cover all of it, Marcus.
I know. Yep.
No skipping.
Okay. It has a certain window where it can travel in, and you'll see that in here. You've got plus 3 inches ish, minus 3 inches ish, from a 0 point.
So I just say it a slightly different way. That was fine. This is the one that moves during a test. So this is the one that's going to be moving up and down, and it has 6 inches of stroke that it can use.
Yes.
So
Okay.
just know that. This one moves up and down, but it's just to adjust to whatever size sample you have.
Great.
But this is the one that'll be moving while you're testing.
Yeah, so you'll move the top one at the beginning. Like, really, it's, if you have something super long, you would just push it all the way up into the ceiling and stick your thing in. Yeah. It doesn't actually move. So.
Anyway, so yeah, and incidentally, I think it also says on there, the 0 point of this 6 inches is right in the middle. So it goes -3 up and +3 down. From that middle
From the middle of like.
of this thing's stroke.
Okay, if this thing's stroke. Okay.
And does that? I had somebody the other day say, "I don't know what I mean by stroke." Does that word mean something to you guys?
Like
Travel
by going
distance.
down or
It's
up.
travel distance. Yeah.
Tension is positive, compression is negative.
Okay.
Stretch something, it gets longer. If you're adding length, squish something, compresses is short.
Yeah.
Or compression force is negative.
So we'll usually want to use positive because we're going to be compressing
Yeah.
or tensioning.
Okay, so for initial setup, we've got these displays. You can show or hide them with this guy. You can right click to make changes to them. Okay, 0 signal and clear 0.
You can go demo that
Yeah,
real
go
quick.
show
Yeah,
that.
let's- so you've got these guys right here. You can hide them, bring them back up. If you right click on it, you have 0 signal and clear 0. I don't remember the difference.
Okay.
Mess around and find out.
Yeah. Don't hurt me.
If we cleared 0, okay. So,
That one's a hard one because it has a weird. This
Yes.
one's a little easier.
So it looked
Okay.
like 0 signal cleared the axial force.
so yeah, let's go here.
Or
Okay. So when you zero it, it's like zeroing a scale or whatever. It just takes whatever it's reading and just says, nope, we're at 0 right here.
Set the signal to 0 signal.
You can clear that to go back to whatever it was just
The original coordinates.
the original coordinate system.
okay.
So right now, this guy is positive 3.5 inches, which means it's on the bottom end of the stroke.
Yeah. Beyond its actually beyond its.
Yes.
Because 3 is where it tops bottoms out.
Okay.
So right now, if we told this guy to move to 0, would we see it go up or down?
Go up.
It'd go up, right? Okay.
Here's another thing that people often get wrong is they'll come in, they'll turn the machine on, they'll get the software up, and then they'll put their sample in and get it clamped down and all ready to go. And then they want to run a test to pull it. How far can we pull it right now in its current configuration?
Shouldn't-
Well, if it has 3 inches, then we'll be able to move it all.
It won't be able to move at all.
Yeah,
It's
nothing.
already all the way down. You
Mhm.
can't pull it down any further. So
Yeah.
they'll put all their sample, they'll get all ready, they're like, okay, pull, and it's like, I can't move.
Yeah.
Because I'm already at the bottom.
Yeah.
So don't forget to move that knot at the bottom.
Okay.
Also, what do we do? So I know, like, when you squeeze the sample, you introduce forces into the sample. Do we?
Don't zero those off.
You don't want to zero those off.
Those
So you
are
want to
real-
zero.
Those are real forces.
Those are real forces because you don't. So you want to zero it before
Yes.
you squeeze.
Yep.
Because when you squeeze it, by nature of just squeezing it, it's going to be putting things.
You either get slight compressive or tensile force.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't want to zero that, because like before you've pulled but you've squozen it, you're gonna see that force go up or down a little bit.
And those are real forces experienced by the sample.
So we would want to zero it out right now before we load it.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Now we might want to move it.
Yeah.
Don't ever zero while you're clamped.
Mm-hmm.
Don't zero the force while you're clamped.
Okay.
Because then all of your data will be off
By
a
however
little bit,
much.
however much.
Okay.
is
Which
introduced.
sometimes I've seen clamping introduce up to like over 1,000 pounds.
Oh, done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
It
Which is
normally
probably-
not like that, but
If it's something like really hard, that just isn't.
or you
Something
clamped it
really
once
squishy.
before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Oh.
you squish it this way, it gets bigger this way.
Cool.
You know what? I don't read what
Make it a habit to clear 0 on your displacement when you start the program, and then go back to the 0 point.
Is that way you know what coordinate system you're in?
Mhm.
Okay.
Clear any
So
zeros
clear-
that somebody else put on it for you. If you clear all those, you know you're back.
Because if you open it up right now and you're like, oh look,
I'm at
it's 0, you're not actually. You need to go and make sure you clear that first.
So we don't want to clear this, but we want to get this to the right position and then clear it.
So we will want to clear this.
Okay.
But yeah,
before we clamp.
before we
Before
clamp.
it. Okay.
Because that reading right now, like it says 600
It's six-
pounds, it's
but
clearly
it's
not experiencing 600
false.
pounds.
No.
Might be, that's a pretty heavy grip on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually picking up each of those 300 pound.
No,
There's some
most
offset
load
on
cells
the
have
rows.
offsets on them.
Yeah. Okay. All good?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. The top toolbar. All right. Up here we have this indicator, which we're gonna look over here. Oh, there's
Not ready to run.
It's not ready.
So that area, explain what that area is.
It's basically the system is checking a handful of things to say, are we ready to go to start moving?
Are we safe?
Are we safe? And it's like, nope. So there's a couple things that could be.
So before you try troubleshooting, just try to clear it.
Yeah.
And that's what that left and right of it is.
Reset it and lock it.
And it's good.
So if you get a green arrow, everything's good. Not
Yes.
arrow, check mark.
If it doesn't,
There's a list of them on the slides.
yes. Not ready state most commonly triggered by an unlocked crosshead, which we'll show you what that means.
So this is the crosshead, and it locks itself or clamps onto these.
So this is the crosshead. You said which part was the crosshead?
This whole thing,
This whole bar.
and these things clamp on to the uprights.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in this state, those are not clamped on. In this state, they're clamped. And it won't let you run a test. It's not ready to run a test until those are clamped. Otherwise, it's just going to push this up and down with your sample.
Okay.
So that's the first thing to check if that's not ready, is that this is locked. What was the second one?
Most common.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
the most common one.
The second one that's also really common is the displacement is out of range. So you're more than 3.5 inches,
Which we were.
in either direction, which we were.
So when you press that, did it move it up?
No, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it's like right around.
It's right on the edge.
Yeah.
See how in that diagram you've got that yellow area?
Yeah.
That's
So
where
there-
we're at.
There's a yellow area and then there's a red area. If it's in the red area, it won't move. But it's, well.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
And I just was going to say, I noticed it was red. I don't know why because it was like at
I know.
3.56.
So right now we would want to make the axial displacement probably go to 0.
Correct.
Mhm.
So if you
Okay.
zero your axial displacement right now, you'll see we have those, we still only have that -3.5 inches of travel, and anything past that is in the red,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mhm.
So if we were to try to jog the head all the way up into that red area, it would trip your inner lock and it would stop it from moving.
Okay.
So the,
Mhm.
it's
Because now you've told it that
the safety.
its 0 is right here instead of right here. So it's like, oh, I can only go up 3 inches. Even though I actually can go up further because it's not actually a 0.
Yes.
So if we clear that, boom, now it's like, oh look, we're down here, we have all this room, we can go up.
Yeah.
So if you want to take a sample and move it 6 inches, you have to have your 0 set in the middle and start from a positive value will go all the way into the but don't worry about that. You won't have to do that. That was mostly for Marcus.
Yeah. The next thing is that the pump is not ready. Is the pump on?
It is powered, it is not running.
Okay. When do we turn that on?
Don't tell them about the pump. They
Well,
don't
no,
need to
here's what you do need to know about the pump. If you can't get that check mark to turn green, one of the items is to come check on the pump. The pump should say ready in green and
Here, I'll
what's the thing?
go so they
Remote.
can see this.
So
So it
it
says
says ready and remote.
we're ready, and it says remote.
If it doesn't say those, call us.
Okay. Great.
And the phone number is on the computer.
Yep.
Trip limit.
So the machine has limits that you can set, like don't go over 20,000 pounds. You can set them whatever you want. And if you go past that, it will trip the machine and say, stop, something's wrong. And so we just have to make sure none of those are tripped.
Go ahead and set that. Normally when you start up the program, that's not a huge.
Yeah.
It's more of if you're using it and you trip it, then it will stop working.
Yeah.
Same with the e-stop button. It's big, it's red, it's appealing. But
Don't
if you
press
hit
it.
I mean, absolutely hit it if you need to.
Yes.
But if just know
Right
that
there.
if you hit it, it will shut down the whole pump system, like on a hard
Everything.
stop. And so then we have to go in there and reset the pump.
Yeah.
Which is fine, use it, but don't use it to shut the machine down.
Yeah,
because
if you
don't
just want it to
run.
stop moving, don't hit the e-stop. because
Yeah.
then it'll stop.
Okay.
And the last one is the turtle rabbit switch.
Should be lit up.
Yep.
Then right here.
So rabbit is red and turtle is not red.
Yep.
What we
Okay.
want.
Great.
Just go in rapid mode.
And usually people don't mess with these two, so they're usually not the issue. But
It's usually is out of here.
So you can see when he did that, it tripped it again.
Yes.
But now it's lit up, we should be able to just.
Good.
Okay. So that's that guy. Okay. Now we're gonna look at the jog buttons, which is just how
Let me show
you.
one other thing. What's in between? your
Well,
inner
yeah,
one?
I'm good into that.
But we can't move that.
I know. That's what I was supposed to say. Look, you can't click on them. Why is that?
Oh,
Because
okay,
the
okay.
other thing.
That's fair.
So it's like, okay, well, we're green, we're good to go. I want to move this up to zero, actually 0. It won't do anything. That's because if you listen, there's no pump running. So we need to turn that on with this guy.
How'd that work out for
We had to push the low power before we go high.
I gotta know though, did you do that on purpose to demonstrate that?
No. I couldn't remember. I was thinking in my head, I was like, do I just. No.
Go for it. So now that your sound has stabilized,
Then. Yeah. Okay. So, pumps are going. Cool. Now, which direction do we want to go?
I'm gonna go up.
Go up.
So if you
Make
watch,
it go to
there
0.
you go.
So they're pressing that, and now this is moving.
And you can see our displacement. It's decreasing. So we're just going to go up to 0.
And he's just pressing and holding it.
So Marcus, go back down a little ways.
Oh, do you want me to show them how to
show
put
the
in
other way to
the...
get to 0. 'Cause
Okay.
it's better, quicker.
Yeah. The better way is...
No, not that one. The other one.
Not that one?
The
the
other
download
blue
button to the right.
The other blue button. Right there.
That's a good one. We're going to click this guy. And he's going to go home.
So that button will always take you to whatever 0 you have set.
Yes.
Okay.
That's...
And now it's higher.
How do we set that 0?
Oh,
It's just
cool.
0.
So if you clear 0,
So if we had set 0 at the bottom there, and we moved it up, and we pushed...
Then it
go
would have gone
home,
down.
It's going to go down.
so once you clear 0, the 0 is automatically like the 0 on there.
Okay.
Okay. And it says we're successfully parked. Cool, we are at 0. Very epic. And yeah, you can use these to jog it up and
Just remember, it's controlling that bottom head, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And Marcus, one thing I like to tell people is before you tell get in the habit of before you tell the computer to move things, look over there and make sure you're not gonna trash anything.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If this head had been clear down here and he told it to go to 0, they would have smashed into each other.
It doesn't.
So just make sure there's
Okay.
nothing. You're not gonna hit anything. You're not gonna break anything before you tell it to move.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you aren't sure, just unlock that top cross member and move it up, which will probably demonstrate.
Yeah. I'm pretty. Does it talk about that in here? Maybe it does.
It's on a slide later on.
Okay. All right. So that's our jog and park buttons. Okay. Now what I almost did was the manual control drop down. Okay. So that's this little arrow here.
Be careful.
Yes. This is where things can go wrong and you can break things very easily. So remember how I told you about force mode versus displacement mode?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is where you would change that, but you're not going to change that.
Okay, we're not.
You guys are going to stay in displacement mode.
Great.
Okay. Now, in here you can tell it to go to a certain position. So, should I demonstrate that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're at 0 right now. Positive is down. We're going to go to 1 inch. Down like that. And
So as soon as you press enter, it will go.
So he pressed enter and then it just
there's
moved.
no like, are you sure?
It just goes right away.
It just goes.
Great.
If you put like 10 in there, will it try to go?
Try. Well, positive 10, sure. Try to put positive 10 there.
Positive 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it should just go to the bottom of the script,
Yeah.
right? Oh, it just doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay,
Apparently it's smarter than that. So.
Yeah, it doesn't even let you. Okay.
One thing for you two to know, maybe you don't know, maybe you know this already. Go down to positive 3. Okay. Now type in 0, but don't hit enter yet.
Okay.
I want you to hit enter and then click outside that window fairly quickly. So if you ever click out, if it's going somewhere and you don't want it to go there, you're like, oh, I didn't do the right number. Just click away.
Click
It'll
away.
close that box and then we'll stop.
You have to move a little under really fast.
It does. Yeah.
But if we put it on the turtle, then it would go slower for this mode.
I don't know if it'll even go.
I just
So-
don't.
Hair's great.
You shouldn't need to.
Yeah. We don't really ever
Yeah,
use
everything
this.
in blue is optional.
Yeah.
And they don't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Machine controls, the crosshead. Okay. Now we're gonna go over here. And look at these guys. Okay. So let's say, I mean, your guys' thing is really small.
Yeah.
But let's say we needed to put in a taller sample. We need to raise the top of this, right?
Okay.
Okay, let's say you have like a long piece of steel.
Yes.
We need to move this guy.
Yes.
Which means we need to unlock this first. It doesn't.
It won't fall.
Yeah. Well, no, it won't get mad at me though if you're doing this.
It'll turn on your interlock, but
Right.
it won't turn off the hydraulics or anything.
Yeah. So we're gonna unlock that, and then you can see the little pictures down here show you what everything is. So this guy is going to move it. Now, double check everything before you start moving, because we don't want to move it down and just
And hit each other.
crush things. Yeah. So we're going to move up. You can see it doesn't go
Is it-
crazy fast, but
And it's just moving up.
and you can move it down. Okay.
Great.
Question for the peanut gallery. This is going to be able to move up into it. You have to keep that in mind. But so you want to look here and be like, okay, I need to scooch the top down a good ways to be able to
Couple inches.
set up. So
What he's saying, and that may have been lost on you guys, if you don't ever want to worry about hitting that top grip, you could move this all the way to the top of its range,
Okay.
Then get
Then
set
put
up.
your sample in, and then put that down, and now you can never hit this into this because it's
Because
already
it's already at the
goes all
top.
the way. Yep.
Yeah.
But you can still pull down. You just can't go any further up.
Okay. Great.
So you can do that if you want. It's not a big risk if you're being careful. Be careful.
Yeah. I think let's just
As long as
leave it
you
at
just
zero.
respect the machine.
We want it.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
You're not related to anybody, other guy next to you on campus, are you?
No, I'm not.
We're barely gonna have room.
I know. So here's an issue that.
That's kind of scary.
Well, and there's a bigger issue here too. Those grips are so large and your samples are so small that we're only going to be able to grip. So I mean, those grips are like this long, right?
Yeah.
When you put them in there, so we're only going to grip
The top part.
the top part, which is probably okay. If
You generally want to grip it in the middle of the.
you want your sample to go at least halfway through the grip, which we're not
Okay.
meeting that requirement. And the reason why is if I was gripping onto just right here on the very tip, then the grips as they come together, they're going to hit the top, and then the bottom they're going to keep going in. And now they're trying to grip onto it like this,
Okay.
and that will slip out easy. It could break the grips. It's not
Gotcha.
going to hold it very well. It could move around. You've got enough there that we're just barely enough,
Barely enough to do
probably to grab it safely.
that. Yeah, it's like a third of the way.
The second problem is that when we're this close, it's super hard to hold your sample while you grip on it.
And
We-
not smush yourself.
Yep, we can also deal with that, but you'll have to be really careful, especially if your hand is right in here, because okay. So when it's gripped, it will look like this. But when you're ungripping it and you got your hand in between those and they're coming together, you can smash your hand.
Do you have something to
You
put
have
it
it
in there
kinda
to
close
so you don't smash it?
Yeah, so maybe you
You get
can-
pliers.
So you got a lot of room in here this way,
Yes.
so you might be able to hold it with one finger like that, or
Okay.
you can
I
hold
would
it with
get
pliers
pliers
or tweezers or something like that.
We have
Now-
some pliers in our.
Don't get them yet.
Okay.
The third problem is that we need to use the X-tensometer if you want real strain data,
Okay.
and I don't know that the camera can see through all of that.
Oh.
So the camera will be mounted on the backside, but looking through here
Mhm.
and trying to see your sample.
It's because it's so small.
And it probably
I
can,
think we could do it.
but that's the other issue that using this machine will pose.
So once we start using that one,
It'll be no
easier.
problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So anyway, those are the three issues. I think we can get around them, but we'll
I
see.
think we should do that.
Love it.
It'll be easier to show you how the grips work, anyways.
One of the
Yeah, I don't like having it.
One of the issues with gripping onto them when they're not close together is it's hard to get it straight up and down
Mm-hmm.
because you don't have marks on both sides to line it up with. But you can use the square. That'll help you get it nice and
Okay.